Great guest time, take two. Dapper David's over to you.
There's no story like a ghost story, and no ghost story quite like A Christmas Carol. The spooky new BBC adaptation of Dickens' Christmas classic is coming soon, and here with all the news of a brand new Scrooge, it's the fantastic Cratchit, Joe Alwyn, and the ghostess with the mostess, Charlotte Riley.
Well done, lovely intro. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
What a show today. This is fantastic. So, morning, Joe. Nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Welcome back, Charlotte.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on what happened post the bump
Oh,
over the last
thank
year.
you very much.
Very good,
I was just thinking that just gave me the willies. I used to do the traffic and travel news when I was 20, when I was at university, and just watching Rachel do that.
Did you make it up?
No, I've got sort of number dyslexia, and I used to get the numbers the wrong way around.
Not
I
ideal.
used to get a lot of phone calls about getting all the road numbers the wrong
Not ideal
way.
for a travel reporter. Right, so not much traffic in this new adaptation. Well, there is some traffic, horse and carriages and things, of A Christmas Carol. It's on BBC One, December 22nd, 23rd and 24th. Every day at 9pm, right up to Christmas Eve. So, Joe, first of all, it's a three-parter anyway, as a story. Is each episode, is the first one The Ghost of Christmas Past, is the middle one present, and is the last one future and back to present again?
First one you meet Christmas Past, and then it kind of they roll one after that, but the past one does go into the second as well.
Okay, and have you ever played a nicer guy than Bob Cratchit?
I don't think I have.
It's pretty hard, isn't it?
He's a good one, yeah. He's got a little bit more spine in this one and stands up to Scrooge as much as he can, but he's still a good guy. Yeah.
Okay, now we've seen it. We have some secret links sent to us sometimes, and then we have really, really secret links. Then we have Star Wars secret links, where the film dissolves in front of us after every scene. And then yours is on a different level of security because it's so... Oh, yeah!
I tried to watch it on the link and I couldn't get it.
You couldn't get it.
No.
You have to email yourself twice, and then you have to go around to next doors and borrow a cup of sugar, and then come... But we did it. We got there, and it's so worth it. The trailer's available to see now. So why is this so special? Tell us about the people who've written it and produced it and created this amazing sort of... It's a filmic epic, isn't it?
Yeah, I think what's really special about this is you've obviously got the massive talent that is Steve Knight, who wrote Peaky Blinders, Taboo. And when you get somebody like that, and he sprinkles his magic over that Dickensian magic, it's just party time at Christmas.
It becomes a little more sinister, doesn't it? A little more bleak, a lot more frightening.
Yes.
And it's on at 9 o'clock, which tells us something about the timing of it. So how scary does it get without giving too much away?
I screamed in the cinema when we watched it the other night. Yeah, it was really embarrassing. I think people thought I was doing it for effect. There's one bit, and I just genuinely screamed and laughed out loud. There was also moments of comedy that I found that particularly the actor Stevie Graham brings to the character of Marley that you don't actually get to see in many adaptations, but he features lots in ours. And he brings a lot of humour to it. He's great.
So you played both the Mysterious Lottie and the Ghost of Christmas Present?
Yes.
Okay.
So Steve's done something really smart. He's sort of taken the novel and read between the lines to sort of add a layer of psychology that Dickens wasn't able to do at the time. And so you get a deeper understanding of why Scrooge is the way that he is, and he's changed the character of Christmas Present into Scrooge's sister. So obviously that just offers a whole different layer of this sibling love that they have, an understanding, and she comes back to...
Very clever. Because, of course, the original Christmas Carol, I don't know if you've read it in its original form, it's not that long a story. It's almost a short story, isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly,
So that you can... This is a great thing to do with it, isn't it? Have a look at it, play around with it. Muppet Christmas Carol in my top 3 Christmas movies. Can we say that now that the competition's closed? Because that's what today's answer to the competition was. Muppet Christmas Carol. Like that take on it too. So tell us about your Bob Cratchit.
I've never seen the Muppet Christmas Carol, by the way.
Right, well,
this is
you need to come to my house
know.
today and we'll watch it 3 times
People
together.
just keep saying Kermit the Frog to me.
Oh.
This Bob Cratchit is a little bit more plucky than others.
A lot less Kermit.
A lot less Kermit, apparently. He's got a little bit more backbone, and he stands up to Scrooge as much as he can, but he's he pushes him until breaking point, and can't afford to overstep the line still.
But the premise is the same. He asks for a day off work and all that kind of thing.
He wants to leave work early. He's got a family back home which you spend a lot more time with, and there's a secret within the family that Bob doesn't know about, and cracks begin to onto it.
And
it's really
hats off to the BBC as well for putting a 3-parter on up to Christmas Eve. In a way, it answers a lot of their scheduling problems, because how do you grab an audience? Nobody's ever done this before. Nobody's ever put a big Christmas epic on for 3 episodes up to and including Christmas Eve. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So you watched all 3 back to back?
No, we've only seen the first one.
Oh, well.
We've not even been allowed to watch the other 2.
Well, you need my link. That's what you need.
Can I have your password as well, please?
I've actually there is a laptop with it on in my bag, but apparently...
So you've watched all 3?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
No, I haven't watched all 3. I've just watched the first one. So, what else can we talk about without giving too much away? You filmed it in the summer, so you know what it's like to sweat in snow.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, please.
Well,
it freezes on you.
Yeah. It was 30 degrees outside, wasn't it?
Oh, because it was really warm.
Yeah, it was really hot. And then we were in a studio, and then we were in a set inside the studio, and then there were roaring fires, and we all had winter clothes on, and I mean, it was just who's going to go first, really. Wasn't it?
Lots of running around Hampstead as well. They closed lots of the streets down, covered them in snow and horses and carts. And did you walk by?
Hang on a minute. I wondered what that was.
That was us.
I went for a walk to the top of Hampstead. I'll tell you what I did. We were doing something one day in the afternoon, and I had a few hours to fill, and I went back to my favourite calf, which is the calf at the bottom of the hill on Hampstead Heath, next to the playground and the bandstand. Do you know it?
Yeah.
Used to always go there.
And I was walking from Haverstock Hill, and I turned right, and I went past the Hampstead swimming ponds, and there was this massive, looked like an inflatable, like a wipeout course all the way around it, but it was an inflated pipe with holes in, and it was issuing sort of false mist. Was that you guys?
That would have been us.
Probably was, yeah.
Wow!
It was really weird. You just walk down the street,
And it was really hot. I do remember it being really hot. I thought
It was bizarre.
I thought there was a forest fire or something. It was you lot making your blooming BBC epic.
We had a few people, though, stop by.
Yeah.
Inquisitively. I think Ricky Gervais came and popped his head in, and Liam Gallagher had a little look.
Because we can't help ourselves.
Yeah,
We
what
just
is
love
going on in
showbiz.
my neighbourhood?
You know who else often walks his Labrador around there?
Who's that?
John Le Carre.
John Le Carre. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah?
Nowhere.
John Le Carre. Yeah. Yeah. You can often see John Le Carre, the greatest crime writer of all time, walking his Labrador around there. Okay, so now other things you're on the radio. Mention your thing, Ready Steady Shoot, or what's it called? Your charity.
We're now called the Wonderworks. Actually, we're a company who are endeavouring to get childcare into the TV and film industry. And we've got a really exciting project coming up in the new year to get more parents, particularly women, back into film and TV. We lose a huge amount of people. We train them really hard, as in loads of industries, train them really hard, and we lose people in their 30s when they become parents. So.
We talked about this a bit last year, didn't we? Chris, you're our Christmas fairy. You come and see. What are we talking about next year? Any ideas yet? Anything you can't tell us? Come on.
I'm making a documentary about
Star Wars.
about the global crisis in education.
Good for you. All right. Is that, again, sort of film kind of standard?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have childcare issues at the moment?
I don't know.
No, you don't. You don't.
No.
So you're all right then.
But I know where to go to when I do.
And you've had a nice run, haven't you?
It's been nice and
Last
busy,
few
yeah.
years.
Yeah, it's been great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything you can't tell us about? You have quite a Das Bootish look about today. You're not on your way to film some kind of submarine
I'm just
adventure.
trying to stay warm.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Not as impressive as your sweater.
You rock it. My wife
Thank
got
you.
me this yesterday for the party.
It's a nice party.
For the do. Yeah. Have you? I mean, you with this new adaptation, you've been hanging about with the Peaky Blinders lot, haven't you? The force behind the Peaky Blinders.
Steve Knight, yeah.
Okay. She has Peaky Blinder previous, obviously. Is he frightening? Generally,
Steve Knight.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be. I mean, I've only met him a couple
it's
of
a very
times. but he
frightening
seems-
mind.
I know. On the surface, at least, he's quite friendly.
We were talking about Bad Santa earlier on, which I don't think should have been allowed to be made
Why?
because it's really naughty.
It's brilliant.
No, it's not, because you can't have a Christmas movie that kids can't watch, and they can't watch.
That's true.
They can't watch that, and they can't watch Die Hard.
No,
Whichever.
but you watch Elf, and then they go to bed, and then you watch Bad Santa.
You know, yeah, we can, but I don't think it can be a proper Christmas movie.
If the kids can't watch it.
If the kids can't watch it.
That's a good argument.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
So now we're going on to your Christmas Carol with this Peaky Blinder previous and Taboo previous and Awakenings previous, because all the people behind those things are in this, or involved in this process. Does anybody get bludgeoned to death? Is there anything like very un-Christmassy in it?
There's a bit of...
Oh, no, there is, isn't there? Oh, no!
There's no bludgeoning, but there's some
really gruesome bits in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Steve Knight. It's always going to be dark.
He can't
and a bit
help
gruesome.
himself, can he?
Can't, no.
Any peak caps?
Do you wear a peak?
I've got a bit of a top hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of top hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No funny haircut.
Did you steal anything from the set?
No, but Stevie Graham really, really dropped himself in it at the
He took a prosthetic.
Yeah, he took it. It's so expensive.
Did he?
He was like,
What, and then told everyone? Oh,
He told everyone to Q&A.
was I not meant to take it home? Yeah.
cost an arm and a leg, this
searching for it.
production, literally. All right, well, lovely. What are you both doing for Christmas? Apart from, are you going to watch your thing with your families?
Do you know what? I will. Will you? Yeah.
Watch it together.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but how are you with that?
yeah.
Watching,
Fine.
yeah, no problem.
Oh, you got to get over it.
Yeah, not bad.
All right, Christmas Carol. It is fantastic. BBC One, December 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. How long did it take to film? How long did it take to make?
It was about 8 weeks.
Yeah. 8-9 weeks.
All right, great.
Yeah.
All right, and all the money's on the screen, which is exactly what you want to see from your BBC. And how are you going to vote? Only joking. Right, 9:48 is the